Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom to the brothers out there pushing this truth in all sincerity. This is Kazak from GMS Jamaica, and I just want to get into this the whole Gentile issue. You know what I mean? Because majority of people believe that all nations can get saved, and that Yahweh Shai, who them ignorantly call Jesus Christ, come and die for all nations, which the scripture has said that. You know what I mean? And basically I go about this from the standpoint of one of them precepts that them use to show that, right? And then we are gonna just break it down and bring out a little info. See, this is Acts 10 and 35. It's about in every nation he that feareth him and worketh righteousness is accepted with him. See, so this one of them point, or one of the scriptures them use to make them point, that in every nation he that fear Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, is accepted, right? But it's not so. See, it's not so, because you have other instances where heathens give praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and nowhere it mentioned that look that heathen are gonna get saved. You know what I mean? Who it was Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar gave praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, but guess what? Him after, you know what I mean, him heart was still towards him God, or him gods, whatever gods him serve, him heart was towards them. Seen Darius the Mede, seen Darius commanded that everybody should pay homage to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? The God of Daniel. Seen, does that mean that those Persians, or those Medes, or those Babylonians are gonna get saved? No. Seen, right? Then basically I take the precept from face value, right? Then now remember, you have to remember, so look, Israel scattered among all nations. Seen, Israel they not among all people, right? So when the apostles say, oh, in every nation him that feareth him, seen, and worketh righteousness is accepted with him, right? When you read on down, then you understand the statement. He said the word which God sent unto the children of Israel, preaching peace by Yahweh Shai, he is Lord of all, right? So the word go among all nations, but it really only pertain to Israel, right? It really only pertain to Israelites, and over and over again you see it in the scripture. Say, look, Israel are gonna get saved. From Genesis to Revelation, it's all about Israel. Seen? So that right there, seen, has been debunked, right? Like I said, there are many heathens will basically come up and say praises to Yahweh, or them give thanks to the God of Abraham, or to the God of Daniel, right? But that no means that them heart there towards the Most High, or that no means that them are gonna get saved because them are not Israelite, right? Of course, the Most High is to be praised. All nations, when we reach into the kingdom, all nations are gonna praise him, right? They're not gonna have no other gods where nobody's supposed to look towards. You know what I mean? But that no means because everybody do it, that no mean them are all Israelite. See? The woman at the well, same thing go for she. She's not an Israelite. Right? That's why Yahweh Shai tell her, say, look, you know not what you worship. Right? But the time I go come when the true worshippers shall worship. You know what I mean? Because salvation is of the Jews. If she was an Israelite, Yahushua wouldn't talk to her in that manner and tell her that, look, salvation is of the Jews. Yeah. Now when the scripture mention specifically in the New Testament anything about heathen or Gentiles being saved or coming to the truth or understanding, seen, it not literally means that it not literally talk about the other nation like the true blooded heathen like a Moabite or a Edomite. Seen, in not talk about that. Seen, it basically show you say look, cause you have to remember say yo, Israel scattered among our nations. Seen, and we people pick up the culture and so forth of other nations. See, so when the scripture mention what sounds like other nations, is really a talk about the Israelite them where we lose them identity in a nutshell, right? See, this is a small article. I just gonna read two right here. So, see, it says twice in the book of Acts are the Hellenistic Jews mentioned, chapter 2 and 6, both times concerning complaints with the apostles. Zondervan's Pictorial Bible Dictionary defines Hellenists as non-Greeks who spoke Greek, Jews who made Greek their tongue, and with it often adopted Greek ideas and practices. See, the Hellenistic Jews differed from the Hebrews in that their native languages Arabic was not Aramic or Hebrew but Greek. See, so whenever you see what looks like seeing salvation pertaining to Edens, seen, think back to this definition, right? This our the scripture really refer to. Seeing the Hellenists them, the Jews them, or the Israelites them will lose them identity, will fall off, right? In a sense, it's like saying, say for instance, you have a family member where constantly fly out or constantly they overseas. Here in Jamaica, it's a common thing where you have to call that person foreigner, or some might say, oh, you turn American or you turn European or Chinese, depending upon where that person often migrate to. Seen? And for further push the point, see, I'm gonna bring out First Maccabees 1 and 10 go down. See, it said, and there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surname Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been an hostage at Rome, and he reigned in the 137 year of the kingdom of the Greeks. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us, for since we departed from them we have had much sorrow. So this device pleased them well, right? And basically this is how somehow people become Hellenists, right? Or how them become Gentiles per se, right? Some of them stop keep laws, you know what I mean, stop getting circumcised, seeing doing all kind of things like the heathens. Basically that it that are how, or that are why most places in the scripture, right, them get called heathen, or Gentiles, or Greeks, Grecians, or Romans. You know what I mean? Because them take on the customs of the other nations and put off them own. So in a sense, it's like a derogatory. It's like, yeah, it's like a derogatory term, right? And you have other examples right through the scripture. Like in the Old Testament, you have Gar and Nakar, right? Gar being Israel, seen sojourners, man we travel, right? Are Israelites when are born in the land of Israel. Seen and you have Nakar, which are basically straight up heathens. Verse 13, then certain of the people were so forward hearing that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen. Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem according to the customs of the heathen, and made themselves uncircumcised, and forsook the holy covenant, and joined themselves to the heathen, and were sold to do mischief. Right? Yeah, so with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, Shalom to the brothers out there pushing this truth in our sincerity, seeing much blessings to the elect, the 144,000, and the third